If you want to create a document that other people can open that don't have AutoCAD, or you want to make a digital plot or something like that, I think the best and easiest way to do it is a DWG to PDF. So here we have our, very sophisticated looking layout here, and let's just see what that looks like when we export it. So if you, only have, for example, a 8.5 by 11 printer, you want to send it someplace else or whatever it might be, this is a really good way to go, and this is really common for transferring files around. So to print this, whether it's on a printer, a plotter, or digitally, what we're going to do is go up to the application button and then down to print. So as we get into print, we're going to go up to plot. So there's obviously a lot of different options and things you can do here, but this is just keeping it really simple. Once we get into here, you'll see that I actually have the DWG to PDF active. That's because when I did my page setup, a video or two back, that's what I picked for my plotter. If I click on this arrow, you'll see that you have, a variety of options here. So I happen to have, an HP DeskJet printer, so I could pick that as an option. But what I want to do is actually come down to DWG to PDF. There are many options to do digital plots in AutoCAD, so this is just one of them. Okay, so DWG to PDF. Then for paper size, it's 17 by 11 because once again, that is what I have picked. Okay, so I'll say plot area, layout, and let's just go ahead and say OK. It will need to think for just a moment, and then you save this wherever you want it to go. So I could just, for example, put this on my desktop, and I'll name this maybe video demo plot or something like that. Hit save, and it just basically does a standard plot. Once I have this open, you'll see that I have a few things happening here. First, I have my digital plot that's zoomed out so I can see the whole thing. Okay, but then here we can zoom in and actually see our line work, and you'll see that it exported with all my colors and layers. And then here actually, you can see that when you do a DWG to PDF, it exports your layers. So you can actually turn your layers on and off, which is really, really handy. So that's a DWG to PDF. Now, as I mentioned before with layers, I can see these viewport lines, and I'm not doing anything terribly sophisticated here, so it probably doesn't matter. But if I had a very nice layout happening and I didn't want to see those boxes, just remember that what you can do is highlight those viewports and put them on a different layer. So if I had made a non-plotting layer, I could simply put them on that. I can double check that by going into my Layer Properties Manager, look at my No Plot layer, and see that it has the non-plotting symbol activated. So now if I do the same process, I go to the Application button, Print, and then Plot, and I do it again, call it Video Demo 2 or something, say save, then we'll just open that up and see the difference. And so with this one, we can see that it's virtually identical, except those viewport lines are now gone. So that's just by simply putting something on a non-plotting layer. You'll actually see that that non-plotting layer is there, but if you turn it on and off, it doesn't do anything. But otherwise, we can simply toggle them on and off, and you can have a very interactive document like that, even though you're not in AutoCAD. So that's the very basics of making a digital plot going from AutoCAD to a PDF.